Well, we are on your side tonight, finding out your legal rights as a patient and the best way to advocate for yourself at the doctor's office.
WATE 6 on your side's Kristen Gallant spoke to Marcos Garza, the owner of Garza Law Firm, about medical malpractice.
We do occasionally handle medical malpractice cases. Quite frankly, medical malpractice is an area of law that, as folks would say in this arena, if it's a close call, it really isn't close.
How often do you hear of patients going to the doctor or a physician to get something checked out and the doctor brushing a patient's symptoms off?
We get a lot of phone calls about situations like that, and I think they're fairly common, really, and I think a lot of that has to do with anytime someone's health takes a turn for the worse. Obviously, that's very personal for all of us, and so if things don't work out perfectly, you get a lot of questions about things like that. What we typically find is that the difficult thing, I think, about medicine is that it's not a perfect science.
From a legal standpoint, what are some of the questions a patient needs to ask a doctor before they even step into the door or before they're looked at to help protect them?
Sure. I think the most important thing for someone is whenever you go in to see a doctor, I think what often happens, I think they call it white coat fever, right? Sometimes our blood pressure will elevate or sometimes we become nervous. And I think that's common. And so what I would recommend to most people is make a list before you go in. And I know that sounds simple and basic, but once you get in front of a treatment provider or another professional, a lot of times folks will forget some of their symptoms.
What legal options do patients have if, in advocating for oneself, if a doctor does brush off a person's symptoms, and is that physician liable if something happens to that patient regarding those symptoms after the fact?
If somebody sees a doctor or a healthcare provider and they feel as though that a different course of action should be taken, that they feel as though that the doctor has not properly assessed, or maybe it's a more serious condition, you know, of course, your first option is always verbally request or whatever the case may be. The second is try to find a second opinion.
Now, Garza added that if you do have concerns about your health care and your treatment options and you want some legal advice, the best course of action is to call an attorney just as soon as possible to start the process.